Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Sins. Our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today's video is one that is bittersweet. We're going to be talking about fragrances that I absolutely love, but they don't last. We're talking about little to no projection or sillage. Some of these I have to top up with every 2 hours. Whew, let's jump right into the video. First off, we're going to start with the House of Giorgio Armani, as I have a couple from this line. And this is their Jour line. First up, we have the fruity one, which is Sky Jour. So you have your lychee in here, your pear in here, your pink peony. You also have some white musk, some rose. This is a very pretty fragrance. I think there's like some cedar in here too. But this fragrance is so pretty. It has that beautiful tartness, that fruitiness, that light floralness. Extra pretty, guys. I can't put emphasis enough on the fact that it smells absolutely amazing. But again, at the 2-hour mark, I'm ready to top back up. Now, these things constantly say they're discontinued. This is the last time they're going to be offered on their site. Then you see it again in the next sale. So I don't really know if it's still in production or not. I do know I love the fragrance, but the performance, not so much. Continuing on with this house, we're going to talk about Ocean Jour. So this one I get about 4 hours out of. It's very aquatic. It has the salt, the sandalwood, the musk, but it also has a beautiful green note to it. It says green notes in the note list, and water jasmine and lily of the valley. I think this is a really pretty fragrance, very aquatic along those lines of just, being, next to the ocean, standing on those rocks and feeling that ocean water like mist across your face lightly through the air. I do love this fragrance. Really pretty, perfect for vacations when you're going to be near the ocean. But I love the fragrance so much that I wish it projected more and that it lasted longer. So I have backup bottles of this and of Sky. That's how much I like them. But that's also how much I know I'm going to quickly move through them when I wear them in the spring. I don't know. They won't be repurchases once I go through the backup bottles, because I'm slowly starting to realize that I'm moving away from things I have to top up on too much. And I really want to curate my list. I want to dwindle it down and curate it perfectly. And something tells me I just won't have too many fragrances on it that don't give me that powerhouse diva mode, longevity, and sillage that I'm always looking for. Now, you all know you can't have a smell good but doesn't last list without this beautiful, powdery caramel fragrance. This is a holy grail for a lot of you, but I'm going to keep it real, always. Y'all know it don't last. Stop playing. This is Prada Candy. Come on. This is the biggest culprit of just reeling people in with your fantastic fragrance and having the audacity not to project enough or last long enough. Now, I'm a heavy sprayer, and I'm gifting this. I'm gifting this away to someone, so I'm not going to spray it any more than what I have. But I've gifted this to this person 3 times because I keep this. It sits on my shelf. I might wear it once. It instantly irritates me because I want more from it, and I know I'm never going to get it, so I'm not buying it anymore. But, oh, this smells so good. It just smells so good. But I have to say goodbye to her because there are other caramel fragrances that I have that project more and last longer. So I know this is her favorite. She gets it. Again, that's Prada Candy. This next fragrance is one I ranted and raved about last year. I went through a bottle of it last year, immediately repurchased. I cannot wait to start wearing it again. It is addictive. It is Tootsie Rolls and Orange Candy. It is supposed to be mandarin oranges, but it comes across like an orange Tootsie Roll pop. Oh, God. Hugo Boss, the scent, Private Accord for her. This is one of the most addictive fragrances in my entire collection. I smell, this does the same thing to me that Angel Muse Eau de Parfum does from the House of Mugler. I smell it and I'm quickly transported into another dimension where it is just all things amazing. I can't. Man, this makes me so happy. This makes me just feel like everything in this world will be okay. Like legit. I don't even know why, because like it's, you know, maybe because it's a Tootsie Roll pop, you know. I love this, y'all. I love it. You know, tell me in the comments what fragrance you have in your collection where you smell it and it just is everything. It doesn't even have to necessarily be your favorite fragrance, but you might have one sitting on your shelf and every time you smell it every once in a while, you go, my goodness, why am I not wearing this every day? This is definitely one of those, along with Angel Eau de Parfum. But I tell you this, Angel Eau de Parfum does not have any projection or longevity issues. That is for sure. Do not come for me with your attitude, because I don't want to hear it, okay? I know I have a ton of you guys who are just like me and you absolutely love Narciso Rodriguez, the king of musks. But with these two releases here, he was playing with hearts and minds and emotions. We are talking about Narciso Neroli and, or what is this called? Because that ain't it. Let me see. That's, I mean, that's not it. Oh, I said ain't. Oh my God. Oh, Neroli and Bray. Let's try that again. We are talking about Narciso Rodriguez, Oh, Neroli and Bray, and Narciso Rodriguez and Bray. I love both of these fragrances. This one has a beautiful opening of a neroli note that leaves as quickly as it comes, hunty. And this one is just beautiful. This is what this dries down to. Identical. You just get the neroli in the opening, so it doesn't last if you're a neroli lover like me. But this gives me maybe 2 hours before I'm topping up again, just because I want to fill the room with the scent. No projection, no longevity, but I still love it. I actually am selling the 1 ounce that I have because I purchased this one. But I will not repurchase this no matter how much I love it. I'm just not doing it, y'all. I'm not doing it. From the King of Musks, we have a perfume that I don't remember having longevity and projection issues with, but I do. And I've had it for about 1.5 years, so I would think it would get more potent, not weaker. However, Narciso Rouge just doesn't wow me in the longevity and projection categories. It also reminds me a lot of Nina Ricci's Rose Extase, which I didn't pick up when I first purchased Rose Extase, but yeah, they run very similar to me. Not exactly the same, because I think this is more refined, but Rose Extase definitely lasts much longer and projects much better. So this won't be a repurchase for me, but I still love this rose musk fragrance. This fragrance irritated my entire being. I did a first impressions on it, was not impressed. I did a second impressions, it got a little bit better, and my guess of how it needed to be activated was correct. This fragrance comes alive in the heat, in the most extreme or highest of heats at that. But it comes from my favorite house and my favorite fragrance line. This is Mon Guerlain Sparkling Bouquet. It took me a minute, y'all. It took me a minute with this, but I'm telling you now, it is just so beautiful. I pick up the pair every time now. Slightly soapy. I don't even care though. Y'all know I'm not a slopey. Not today. I'm not a soapy fragrance person. I might even go edit these bloopers out. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not a soapy fragrance girl, but this works for me, especially in the heat. I started, look at the dent I put in this. I purchased this year. I think it came out this year. And I just kept wearing it because every time I wore it, it got better and better and better and better. So, but of all of the ones I own, this one does not last like the rest of them. Every 4 hours I'm topping up. But 4 hours isn't that bad for everybody. There's some of y'all who will do that. With a 4 hour, that's good enough for you. With me, I want a little bit more. This next fragrance is from the house of Van Cleef Arpels, and it is called Rose Rouge. This is a beautiful, fruity, spicy rose fragrance with absolutely no longevity or projection. This gets really soft and close to my skin very quickly. I love this fragrance so much. If I can amplify it and make it last longer and just make it louder, it would be perfect. I know a lot of people complain about longevity with this collection extraordinaire line. So I wish they would go through and fix that, but maybe that's why most of them are discontinued. They just said, hey, we'll scrap the whole thing and start over, I guess. But beautiful fragrance. It just doesn't last. So I don't even reach for it. I think I wore it 2 or 3 times and just was like, look, I'm going to get through it because I do love the fragrance. But man, perfume houses, please stop releasing these fragrances that don't last. You know, if we're purchasing something, it's because we actually want to wear it. And most of us work an 8 to 10 hour day, you know, taking in commute there and back home, maybe picking up the kids. Just stop playing us, y'all. Next up, we have a teddy bear who loves to chew bubblegum. This is Moschino's Toy 2 Pink Bubblegum. I love this fragrance. It is slightly floral. It is bubblegummy, pink bubblegum, like the epitome of pink bubblegum, but it only lasts about 3 to 4 hours. I top up every 2 because I really, really love this fragrance and it just tickles me pink how much it smells like pink bubblegum. But yeah, I got this year too, I believe, and I had to stop wearing it because I thought I was going to run through it too fast. I really do enjoy this fragrance and want to keep it a little longer because I know I'm not going to repurchase it. But yeah, I love this little teddy bear. Next up, we're going to talk about a fragrance from the House of Dior. And I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. This is Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. I love this fragrance. I really, really do. It reminds me of the old Freesia line from Bath & Body Works from back in the day, the retired collection. And I just love the way that this smells. It's so pretty, so dainty. Just, it's a gorgeous fragrance, you know. It's not doing too much. It's just pretty for the sake of being pretty. It costs too much to just be pretty for the sake of being pretty. And also it doesn't last. I top up every hour. So therefore, you know, I went and purchased this knowing that. I don't know why, because I had like a decant from Scentbird or something like that. And now I don't even wear it because it aggravates me so. And I know that if I start wearing, I'm going to wear it in the spring because it's time to get rid of it. It's going to be gone in the spring, probably after 5 wears. If you're gone from the house for 10 hours and you're topping up every hour, yeah, you're going to get through this in the season for sure. Dolce & Gabbana's light blue collection has created a few fragrances that are really mass appealing, but they don't last. And so I did a complete collection video for you guys. I'll leave the card up here for you to go check out all of my flankers of the light blue line, but do that after you watch this video. Today I am talking about Love is Love, and I absolutely love this fragrance. It is such a pretty and sweet fragrance. I prefer this one so much to the original, but just like the original, the projection and longevity are not there. You first spray it on and it just makes you smile and you smell so good. And an hour, maybe 2 later, you have to put it back on again. So and it is an EDT. It says it's an eau de toilette formulation, but come on, 2 hours, but come on. If that's the case, then there should be body spray prices. This should never be more than 20 bucks if I got to spray it on every hour, every 2 hours, in my opinion. But the fragrance itself, the juice, is so pretty. I love this one. The last one on my list comes from a house that shocks me. Even more importantly, from a line that shocks me. I mean, leaves me astonished that they created something in this line that is known for powerhouse longevity and sillage and projection. Again, when I name it, I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Have you tried this one? Do you have it? And do you have longevity issues with it like I do? Because I'm still literally in shock about it from this line. Now, before I tell you, please remember to click the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel. Join the Terra Squad. Love to have you here. As well as click that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. Now, La Vie est Belle. Lancome. What were you thinking with this one? Even though it is a pretty fragrance, I cannot deny that. La Vie est Belle in rose. Let me turn around the right way. Beautiful packaging, beautiful bottle, beautiful scent. Lasting where? Lasting who? Lasting when and how? Not here, not this way, not me. No. So this is like I said, beautiful packaging, you know, beautiful smell. It just doesn't last. As always, I want to talk to you guys in the comments. I have a couple of questions for you. Do you own any fragrances that you love that do not last? That just have terrible longevity or projection or both issues? And, or you the type of person who gets rid of those. You declutter them. You don't care how good they smell, how much you like them. If they don't last, you just don't have time for that. Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you do have some that have terrible longevity and projection issues, I want you to name drop in the comments. Until then, bye.